It is about 6:30 here in New York, and I need to make a quick dinner because, well, I didn't think about it all day. So I went into my refrigerator and I saw what's there, which is, you know, my favorite thing to do, and figure out what to make. So I am going to make an avocado mint sauce for pasta. I have a ton of grain-free pastas here because I'm always testing out new ones. And I have a great almond-based one, a great chickpea-based one, and I even have a lentil one. So I'm gonna pick one of those, and I am making pasta for dinner. So avocado mint pasta sauce, and one of the reasons I'm making it is because I have all this fresh mint here, because one of my neighbors called me up last night and said she had a bunch of mint from her upstate garden. Did I want some? So of course I'm saying yes. Oh, it smells so good. This is fresh mint. This is actually spearmint, not peppermint, which is what most mint, at least that I see around here, is. It is so good, and there's so many things to do with it. I usually make tea with it, and you know, I just read that you can take these fresh mint leaves and you can dip them in chocolate and then put them in the refrigerator or the freezer and eat them, and that just sounds really good for me. You know, mint in Chinese medicine is actually an herb. It's called bohe, and bohe is an herb that we use all the time. It's really common in Chinese medicine. It is great for making you sweat. And while that doesn't sound like a good thing, let me tell you why it is. Because what it does is, you don't really feel hot from it because it's a cooling herb, but it pushes the sickness that you have out through your pores. So if you ever have a cold or a flu, bohe, mint, fresh mint, is the way to go. It also, it's also great for your sinuses. It's great for coughs. It can be good for asthma, for nausea, for stomach aches. It's an awesome herb. So we're going to use that. Now what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use my food processor, which I have set up over here. The food processor is going to do all the work. Now if you watch my videos, you know that I use my Vitamix for almost everything because I love my sauces creamy smooth. So I'm trying to learn to do things. I want to see which things I like just as well in the food processor, because I know a lot of you don't have the high-speed blenders. So we're using a food processor today, and we're going to see if it comes out to my liking. By all means, if you have your high-speed blender, use it for this. But this creamy mint avocado pasta is going to be awesome, no way. And I can tell just by the fresh ingredients I have here because they smell awesome. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take 2 avocados, which I have here, and they should be ripe. Now I'm gonna fess up and tell you that my avocados are not as ripe as I'd like them to be, which is very rare because I buy them by the boatload and I leave them sitting on the counter because I forget to put them in the refrigerator, and they're usually getting kind of mushy by the time I use them. But of course, Murphy's Law, I don't have those today. So I've cut these in half and I'm scooping them out with a spoon, and then I'm putting the avocados, 2 of them, into the food processor. I think it's going to take me longer to food process this than it normally would because these are not as ripe as I would like. Hang on. All I did was cut these in half and remove the pits before you saw me. Because sometimes if I'm talking to you, I don't trust myself with a knife because I am the most accident-prone person in the world, and when I slam it to get the pit out, I'm afraid if I'm talking to you, I'm going to slice my hand off. I guess it's the same reason I would never slice a bagel in front of you. Okay. You know, let me just show you a little aside here. Avocados are great for moistening the body, inside and out. They are great for anemia if you have them. They're great for dry skin. They're great if you have constipation because they moisten your intestines. But one of the key things about an avocado, and I just learned this, is, you know, I use coconut oil on my skin all the time on my face because I think it's great and it moistens it. But I've just learned that avocado oil is even better for skin, for face and body. And that if you take the little bit that's left in your avocado skin, and, well, I'm not going to do it now because I'll do it at the end of the video, and you kind of turn it inside out and you rub it all over your face, leave it there for about 5 minutes and wash it off, your skin is going to be luminescent. I've tried it a couple of times. You smell a little bit like a salad, but I'll do it at the end of the video and we'll see what happens. Okay, so all I have is my 2 avocados in there. Now I'm going to take a big handful of mint. There's probably about 2 cups of mint in this bag. Boy, she gave me a lot of mint. I'm going to put about half a cup of mint. I'm guessing I just took a big handful and crunched it up like this, and I'm going to put that in there. This just smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Oh my God, it's like when I smell basil. I'm like, oh, la la land. Okay, we got that. Now, I need to put garlic in there. And you know me, I always have a big tub of peeled garlic cloves in my refrigerator. Well, when I looked at them today, they didn't look so good. I tossed them out. So I don't even have any fresh garlic. All I have is this chopped garlic in a jar, which is not ideal, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna put the equivalent of about, I don't know, this looks like about half a tablespoon to me. So about 2 teaspoons, I think, is what I'm putting in there. Now remember, this is not a cooked sauce, so it's going to be raw, so any garlic you put in there is going to taste stronger. So even though if I was cooking it, I might put in 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, I'm only putting the equivalent of 1 or 2 cloves of garlic in there. Okay, we did that. Now we need a little olive oil in there. I am going to put, yeah, I know, I'm not measuring anything. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, 4. I'm putting about 1/4 cup of olive oil in there, and we'll see if that's enough. And the main reason is because my jar is done. Okay. I'm also going to add, and this is totally optional, but I like to add as many healthy things as I can. I'm going to add some hemp seeds. So I'm going to take a big handful of hemp seeds and put it in there. You don't have to do this. I happen to have them in my refrigerator. They're a superfood. They're really good for you, and they're green. So they'll fit in really nicely with this. If I was doing it in my Vitamix, you wouldn't even see them. This might give it a nice speckly texture though in the food processor. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of warm water in there because I need something to get it going. So I'm just putting 2 tablespoons of warm water in there, and I'm going to see if I need more because I need to liquefy it a little bit. Salt and pepper always. Sea salt, whatever you like. Fresh pepper. Awesome. Bunch of that. And I'm going to add a little hot sauce because every time I eat avocado, I do salt and hot sauce. So I'm going to just put a little bit of that in there. All right. I also want to put, because it's kind of like guacamole, right? Think about the flavor profile of avocados. When you make guacamole, you like hot sauce, you like garlic maybe sometimes, salt and pepper, and lime juice. So I'm going to put the juice of, let's see, that's a half a lime. There's another half a lime. I love squeezing limes with my hands because it's not like lemons where there are pits, so it's so much easier. Let's see, that's, you know what, I'm going to put another one in for good measure. So that's 1.5 limes. When I taste this at the end of the video, I'll tell you if I would have adjusted anything so that when you make it, it comes out better than mine if I'm not thrilled. Okay, putting the lid on. And let's put it on. Okay, because I put all that hot water in there, and all the lime juice and the olive oil, it's working pretty well. Oh, it looks good, I gotta say. Let's see. I'm gonna let it go for a couple of seconds because I want it to be creamy. Now, already I can see it's getting really creamy. It's not gonna be velvety smooth like if we did it in the Vitamix, but it is creamy. Let's see. Well, this looks pretty good, I gotta tell you. Now if I can get the cover off. Oh, yum. And we didn't even have to scrape this down. All right, I'm gonna taste this. Let's see. Wow, this is really good. You know, I don't mean to sound surprised, but I've never made this exactly like this before. I wanted to try it out with you guys because I never had all this fresh mint. Now I'm gonna tell you, this tastes like more like avocado than mint, which makes me happy. I like the hint of mint, so if you like yours to taste more like mint, use more than that half a cup of mint. This is really good. Maybe I can get you to see it. Look how good it is. This is a light green, smooth. You see little flecks of the dark green in there. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna save, when I make my pasta, I'm gonna save a little bit of the pasta water, and I'm gonna probably need to use a little of that when I stir it in to loosen it up. But that's awesome. Avocado, mint, creamy pasta sauce. So it's awesome. Now, we have all those avocado skins left. So let's put up the hair. And by the way, I have a little story to tell you. You know, every now and then I get a comment from you guys that really takes me aback. It doesn't happen often, but I'm one of those overly sensitive people, and I look at it and I go, oh my God, how could people say things that aren't nice? But I got a comment today that said, you need to stop touching your hair when you're playing. When you're cooking. Oh my God, so many germs. It's disgusting. I would never eat your food. So, whereas years ago when I started this, it probably would have made me cry. It kind of made me spit out my food and laugh today. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm in my own kitchen. I'm not charging for this. I would never touch my hair if I was working in a restaurant like I used to. But anyway, my hair is up. I'm taking the avocado skins and I'm going to pick one that has a little bit of stuff left in it. Look, see? And here we go. This is my face moisturizer. Oh, and it's cool because it came out of the refrigerator, these avocados. This feels so good. Now, because my avocado wasn't as ripe as I wanted, there's a decent amount of avocado left in here. I think when I hang up with you, I'm going to take my pants off and rub it on my dry legs. Okay. Now, I'm sure the person who thought that I was unclean is going to love that. But that's it. Creamy pasta with avocado mint sauce. Delicious, good for all that ails you. If you like this video, share it. I'm trying to get the word out there. Remember, I have so many packages available. So go to kitchenofyouth.net, look at them, and see what's going on there. You know, I don't have my glasses on anymore because I have avocado on my face. I can't see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Seema, oh my God, you use avocado oil on your face. That is awesome. I love that. And I got to tell you, I think that I like the avocado on my face better than the coconut oil. So I'm happy to know that because you're beautiful. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And that's it. That's all I got. I got to go boil my pasta now and make the rest of my dinner. See my face? It's green. All right. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.